Elle, what will you be making?
I'll be making Hanukkah gelt or medicinal chocolates.
Why do you call it medicinal chocolates?
Because we use really good special quality cocoa powder and chocolate, and all of the ingredients are good for your brain and body.
So tell us about the ingredients.
Well, you need 1 cup of cocoa butter, but since we don't have enough, you can also use coconut oil. There's 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of honey, but you can add more if you want it to make it sweeter, because these are really bitter. And sea salt or pink Himalayan salt.
Great.
1 pinch. Or a little.
Okay, tell us what the first step is.
The first step is to heat a double boiler. But you cannot let the water boil. You have to just bring it to a low simmer.
Okay.
Then you add the cocoa butter or coconut oil and let that melt.
Okay. Okay, what's next?
So now, as you see, the cocoa butter coconut oil is melted. So now you add in the cocoa powder. Oops. The honey. I have to get a spoon for that. Scoop it out. This may take a few.
This might take a while.
This may take a few seconds. And
Is this raw local honey?
yes. So it's very, very undrippy.
Can I see?
Sure, come look.
Chocolate.
And then what do you do, Elle?
Then you add the salt. 1, 2, 3.
Great.
And 4 for good luck. Now you have to get a whisk and whisk it until it's all mixed.
Okay. That already looks yummy. So once your chocolate mixture is melted, what happens next?
I transferred it into this cup so that it's easier to pour into the silicone mold.
Okay.
At this point, you can taste it to see if you want to put more of honey to sweeten it, or if you want to leave it. Yummy.
Yummy? Okay. So then you're going to pour it into these molds. And what's the shape of the mold that we got?
Well, since we've had this for a while, we decided to make, we're not going to fill it the whole way. We'll fill it like about 1/4 of the way, and it'll just be little circle like gelt.
Great.
So, and you have to make sure you mix it, because last time we did it, it separated and the honey went to the bottom. So we poured it in, and some of them were super, super bitter, and some of them were super sweet.
Good point.
That's why I'm mixing a lot.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
And 1. Oops,
It's okay. Keep going.
that one's a bit big.
Okay. What happens now?
So you have to make sure that it's on a baking tray so that it doesn't flop over in the freezer. So now we're going to put it in the freezer for 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how thick you want them and how long it takes for them to harden.
And when do we get to eat all of them all at once?
Never. Never!
Oh, man.
And if you want at the end, once they're ready, you can make a mixture of peanut butter or sun butter and honey, and take one out, put some of this on one, and take the one you took out and put it on top and make a little peanut butter Reese's Pieces thing.
And what's the next step?
Being impatient.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, the pain, the horror.
Beautiful result.
Those look nice.
Like So we flip them over so that they look more like gelt. This would have been the top. And these, like I said before, are the sun butter and honey sandwiches. Num.
Okay, and it looks like these are melting already. So
Yeah.
what does that tell us?
Especially if you use coconut oil, take them out, take yours, put it back, and then go and eat it. It has to stay in the fridge or else it'll be, instead of chocolates, it'll be a puddle of chocolate. Nobody
a gelt
really
puddle.
wants that.
One last thing. How do we like our chocolate in
We
this
like
family?
ours really bitter.
So what do families need to know who
So-
like their chocolate sweet? What
We
should they
put
do?
3 tablespoons of honey in this, but if you guys really don't like bitter chocolate, you should think about putting like 6 tablespoons instead.
That's possible.
'Cause-
Or they
or
could also
even
use sugar.
little bit of little bit of sugar.
Little bit of sugar. Yeah, or a lot if they want.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our, what do you call this again?
Medicinal chocolates. Medicinal Hanukkah gelt things. Yay!
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy Hanukkah.
Bye.